Hello, welcome to Graveyard Tours. It's been a while since I posted a video, but I wanted to show this one. This is called St. Paul's Lutheran Church, original site of St. Paul's 1871. Okay, here's the church. This is off of 216 in Laurel, Maryland. And it's kind of an old church. It's not the oldest, obviously, but it's got some history here, and I wanted to show you. So here's the backside of the church. This is probably, I can't imagine, it says original site, so my feeling is this is not the original church, and this is the newer grave site, but there's, over here on this side is the old one, so the old side, so 1919. What I have found in my previous explorations is that they usually put the oldest cemeteries and most prominent people closer to the church, but I'm not really seeing this. I mean, I'm not, you know, honestly I don't know. This is 1944s. These are older, obviously, and here again is just initials, JCG. Here's a CG. So let's see, let's explore this together and see if we can find some really old ones here. Here we go. This is 1858, Catherine Doretti. It looks, I hope you guys can see it. The sun is really bright. And this was a child, 17 years old, 10 months, and 18 days. Jonah Iger. 1921. Okay. I don't know, to be honest with you, if this church has any historical significance. To me, anything that's from the 1800s has some kind of historical significance, you know? Sorry about my throat. It's been hurting me for days. I don't know exactly what the problem is. Here's 1894, Catherine Diker, and here's George Diker. I think I'm saying that right, 1909. So here's some old ones here, and of course it's surrounded. Julia, 1884, 31 years old. Yeah, a lot of people, they didn't live that long. It was very rare. Here's 1877, John Frederick Nokel, MD, a doctor. He only lived to be 49, so. Here's father and sister here. Maybe he didn't take his own prescriptions. I don't know. He was a doctor and lived to be 49, so. Elizabeth Kraft, 1890. Yeah, there's some old ones out here. And you can see the cemetery here. It's not very big, but it's big enough. 1887, so you know. Now, this is still farmland out here, but not so much anymore. Here in the background, I'll show you. That's all sunflower farm, okay? That's a huge sunflower farm out there, okay? Which I've never visited, never knew existed there. I was just driving through, so maybe we'll do a quick little, I'll get a better view of it on the end of the video. Yeah, this was all farmland back in 1800s. Everything was all farmland though. This is the first time I visited this church. I used to live in this area in Laurel, but this is more like Columbia, really. It's right on the border of Columbia. That's 216, that highway that you see all those cars driving, that's 216. Okay, right off of 29. So if you guys, anybody ever wants to come out and visit, do some more research, you can. So this is the newer part. We're gonna try, we'll probably not, oh wait a minute, there's, looks like down here is the more, no, I was wrong. I thought I saw a section with another section there that was older, but it's not. So this is all newer. So I'm just going to try to stick with the older ones. But these spears out here, let me go look at one of these. They're newer, but oh, here's I just saw this, William Gordon Sr., Korea War, 1997. Thank you for your service. You know, I don't see any flags out here like you do in Pennsylvania. Okay, so maybe for some reason the organization doesn't come out to Maryland. Let's look at one of these spears here. Are they old? Kind of old. 1930s, the wife. So it's a family. Okay, so it's kind of smart, you know, instead of paying for a little plots for everybody, they just, you know, maybe they're all buried in one section here. I don't know. 1913, kind of old. Like I said, this is not, obviously, if you've seen my other videos, not the oldest, but it still has some historical significance out here. You know, it's late 1800s. And, you know, all these people were probably all farmers. 1899, if you can see that, it's very worn down. This is 1887. And the name is gone. Wow, look at that. You can see all the names are gone now. I mean, barely. You can barely see the names here. Huh. Okay. So, yeah, and here's a bunch of them, you know, with just the initials. Even in Maryland, they have just the initial ones, you know. Back in those days, I guess, here's Lizzie. Look at this, Lizzie. And this is 1849. This is pretty old. Henry Aaron Iger, and Christina. Henry father, so this is a whole family plot. Oh, 1927, born 1849. Okay, so died, and another one died. Henry Eager, 1925, died. Okay. Yeah, a whole bunch of just initials. Yeah, interesting though. Interesting. This might be an old one. Let's see. 1919. Elmer Eugene Moore. I used to know an Elmer. A long time ago, I met an Elmer. Only one Elmer in my life. Yeah, so not so old. Oh, here's another Elmer. Wow. Or maybe Elmer's name is put up there, but he's actually buried here. Okay, so here's father, mother. What does that say? Talmadge. Okay, cool. Yeah, not so old, but still kind of neat. Henry, here's another Eager. So this must be a whole family line right here. 1896. Okay, folks. Well, that's it. This is going to be a short one. Oh, I said I would zoom into the. I will zoom in. I just found a feather, and for some reason I collect feathers. Don't ask me why. I don't know. So here's this farm. It's kind of cool. And just by the way, this church is pretty big. Probably not the original church, but it might be. It's all stone, so possibility. It looks like from the 1800s, you know, so maybe it is. Maybe they rebuilt it in the early 1900s or something. I don't know. It's a cool looking church. I love old churches, not just for the history, but I just like the style of them. It's like some of them have like that medieval style. Okay, so here we go. A lot of traffic though, so I can't control that. Here's this big farm right here. It's big. And this is, you know, this is Laurel and Columbia. And let me tell you something. Columbia is kind of a nice, rich area. But look at that. Those are all sunflowers there. Look at that huge field of sunflowers going on there. That's pretty wild. So, I mean, this land, if they were to subdivide this land and sell it, yeah, we're talking tens of millions of dollars for that property right there. Okay, folks, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's a short one. Sorry I haven't been putting many videos up there, but I just been busy with other things. So till next time, thanks for watching.